Oh, what do you, I should do my own intros, but I'm not very good at those. I, do all that fancy schmancy music introduction stuff. I could do that, but I don't want to because I'm not good at them. So anyway, how you been? Happy Wednesday. As you can see here, I finally opened my mini pastel watercolor tin, and I was low-key crying inside because they had such cute packaging, and I had to open these damn things, and it's like I was eating candy, but it's not. I wasn't eating candy nor watercolor paints, I swear. So let's get this out in camera. Let's cooperate, please. Why are we blurry on this butt-forsaken morning? Come on, wake up, please. Can you do it for him? Surprisingly, you did. All right, then. Thank you. Now let's throw out our garbage. Oh, I got most of it in there. And I wanted to test out these watercolor things. For once, I said I would. I thought I could do it off camera, but I figured, okay, I have a bit of time to spare. And I got this watercolor postcard paper from Amazon. It's a very cute packaging sort of thing. Very simple, very sturdy. And then they have like the cold pressed postcard paper. It's pretty nice, actually. Will I actually use this as postcards? I don't want to. I don't want some weirdo touching my stuff. I don't mean the person I'm delivering to, sending it to. I mean, just in the process, it gets handled with whatever. And so, yeah, anyway. And I came up with 2 sketches on a whim. Well, not in my mind. I had references, but I have a tanuki. They left. I saw you. And this one was really cute looking. And I got this dude here. I don't know. Sir, ma'am, whoever they are. I have 2 sketches on hand because I had no idea what I was going to do. I had within 30 minutes. I got both of these down very clean, mind you, within 30 minutes. And for someone who was a messy pencil sketcher, that's a milestone for me. I don't care. So it is possible, guys, for you messy sketchers out there. You just have to restrain yourself from going all messy. So right now, I'm going to go blind on this because, well, I don't have a blindfold. I mean, I haven't done watercolors in how long? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I kind of forgot. I think because of this, I don't like drawing and I have little to no problems. And I actually haven't used this kind of stuff, this kind of watercolors. I actually use watercolor, what is it? Watercolor markers. You just draw with regular markers and then use these kinds of brushes. I could use the fancy schmancy whatever watercolor brushes, but I'm not that fancy, not in the slightest. So I don't know, I could do other things like the whole water down, there's all these other methods and I don't care. Let's just see how it goes. Oh yes, let's get the reference out. Oh, this little chubby. I could actually go, they surprisingly have brown, but I will not do brown. I want color, damn it. So color it is. So, sorry, I'm staring. But there's no guarantee that it'll stay like this. It'll probably change as soon as I add other colors and brown. But I just want to get something down in the process, so I have something going on. So yay, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing it. So hope your guys' week is going well. I really don't want to get into what I've been going through, but it is the last week of my kid's school, and so I had to go out 2 days ago actually, to see what stuff I can get for his back to school. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. His back to school stuff. Thankfully, he does not need school supplies. Only at most for when he has to go home and do his homework. I still think homework is stupid. But yeah, I was looking into the Targets. And you know what's annoying? They already have Halloween stuff out. They're already sneaking that crap in. It's already August and they're sneaking this crap in. But you know what? I was looking a while ago that it's not just me going crazy or other people going crazy. Retailers have been shoving seasonal things as far back, well, with Halloween at least, since freaking June. Yeah, this guy's so shocked it fell over. They've been shoving Halloween things since freaking June. And I was like, what the hell? Why? Why so early? But the stupid thing is, it freaking works. It works. Because by the time the actual like September, yeah, even October and September around that time went, okay, I'm a bit early or I'm just on time for the Halloween stuff to go down. All the good stuff's taken. They are long gone, and you got all the crappy stuff or the expensive stuff or, or the ill-fitting that does not fit you in the slightest. Those are available. That's annoying as all hell, but that shit works, unfortunately. Especially, I don't know about other countries, but for sure in the US, that shit works, and it's annoying, and I hate it. But what can you do, especially if you really like, they are targeting those who are like diehard Halloween fans or who love Halloween decor indoors and outdoors. Thankfully for me, I'm not that big on Halloween. I just like cute decorations, scary decorations, pumpkins, obviously, and Halloween arts and crafts. While that sounds like a lot, it's not that bad compared to other people's houses I've seen online and in person. So, yeah, it's kind of hard. You say, like, just don't buy so much in this freaking country where capitalism is king. My God, they really lay it on thick for us poor suckers out there. They lay it on thick. So yeah, I really try my damnedest to not buy as much. And I caved in and I got these two meat. I mean, give or take. It's like, yeah, $1, but that's just the start of it. Once they start cramming in more Halloween stuff, I'm screwed. Okay. Of course, I don't do the big giant inflatable decorations outdoors. I'm not that big on that stuff. But at the same time, though, that doesn't mean other people are not. So yeah, it's rough out there for us these holiday diehards. Not really tough, but if you're trying to save money, that is especially hard. What's going on? So anyway, let's see here. Oh, this is coming out kind of cute. Oh, problem is there's no white, but I do have white paint, so it's not that big of a deal. And so I do have brown, but now I'm looking like I don't want always brown. I mean, I like brown, don't get me wrong. Surprisingly, I started liking warm neutral colors at some point, but I want to do something a little different. And this is not a raccoon, fun fact. This is a tanuki, or these weird raccoon dogs they have in Japan or in some parts of Asia. I thought this was so weird when I first heard about them because they look like raccoons, but way puffier and dog-ish. I don't know. And so, oh, sorry, I'm getting a message for a request right now. I'm like, oh, hey. So I was wondering, oh, why are you writing a lot? And oh, okay, I see. Something important. Actually, if I left it like that, that's kind of cool. I like it. Or that's just me being lazy because I'm terrified of adding more things to watercolors because I haven't done this in a long time. Okay, sorry, I have to check something in a bit. But yeah, I'll keep talking. So yeah, these Tanuki dogs, I first heard about them, funny enough, in that Super Mario. I forgot which one. Was it 3? But yeah, when they had Mario dressed up as a Tanuki, and I was like, Tanuki, is that raccoon in Japanese? But no, it's those Tanuki dogs that are not exactly raccoons, but a kind of wild dog of some sort. I don't know. This is from the top of my head. Sorry, I have to read something. Okay, so I thought this was so weird, but so cute. You see the pictures of These raccoon-looking dogs, I think I like them more because they don't have people hands, I think. They have more like the typical dog hands, but they're kind of long and skinny, so a little creepy. But I like that they don't have people-looking fingers because raccoons have those, and those freak me out. From a distance and on pictures, I don't mind raccoons, but if you've seen them in person, and I have, they scare the hell out of me. So if you have a pet raccoon, don't put them near me. Sorry, I have to adjust my seat. It's kind of weird. Excuse me. And I think I have allergies around this time because my nose decides to come clean and want to show the world that I have allergies, and it's making me kind of uncomfortable. I also need to train myself not to laugh so much after every sentence. I think that is like a low-key defense mechanism for being nervous, because when I am nervous, and fun fact, I am nervous all the time when I'm doing all these live streams. I have to make some kind of joke, then I laugh at it. But sometimes it just got to the point where it's part of my speech. And so a lot of things I think out loud just sound really funny to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably a me thing. I don't know. Oh, that's so cute. Despite liking cute things, I don't think having cute things suits my demeanor. I don't know why. I've always noted this since I was like a little girl. I liked more tomboyish things, which is funny because I don't like sports. Not like I hate sports. I'm not interested and I'm bad at it, and I have personal reasons why I don't like them, and I will not get into detail. That just piques people's interest, let's just say. And so, yeah. And then what else? As for this other one, I think the Halloween bug bit me a bit early as well. And so I might as well get this done and over with before I get kind of swamped with Halloween things. And I was even looking at costumes this morning. And then after page 15, I was like, maybe I should stop. Goodness. The addiction is becoming, but I still want to do summer things. I like summer things a lot more, though I also like fall things. Spring and winter are kind of mixed because I don't like the weather here, but I like the holidays and the seasons in other countries, especially like Japan and the cherry blossoms in spring. I love that. I'm like, yeah, that's another obsession. I don't know. I gotta figure out. Okay. Let's see. Like that. Sorry, I'm getting a request on the spot and I'm trying. They want me to brainstorm. I'm like, in an hour. Okay, so, oh, it's so cute. Yeah, the other thing I didn't like about watercolor, I have to wait for the layers to dry, and you would think, oh, that's fine. You did that with acrylic. Acrylic paint dries a lot faster, and depending on how much water you have for your paints, it might take a while. And then sometimes, if you don't wait long enough and you're impatient like my ass, you're gonna have things spread out when you don't want it to spread out. So I have trouble with that by a lot. La 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 la. Okay. Also, I did a live stream last Friday not on YouTube for once. I did it on Instagram. I had a lot of fun. There was a cool friend on there talking to me, well, by the chat stuff, and we were having a hell of a time talking about gross things. And then, yeah, it helped trigger some stories and memories from long ago that I like almost freaking forgot. And so I noticed that when there's more people that are talking to me and I am familiar and we have common interests, I mean, it's duh. I get a lot more animated than how I sound. Like by myself, I have to make things up, and this is me making things up as I go. But when I have someone else talking to me in the chat or whatever have you, and they're very receptive and all that stuff, and they're reacting well and say more than one or two words, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more entertaining. I'm a lot less nervous, though. I was laughing a lot more, but in a good way at least. But yeah, I was also just making jokes left and right. How could I not laugh at my own stupid stuff? At the same time, though, I want to engage more, but at the same time, as an introvert, she was also introvert too. So yeah, it worked for us. But like, it's not always the case. I cannot expect people to come. Like, I don't force people to come here. I will point you out and then move on with my life. That's the peak of my threats. And by threats, I mean just pointing stuff out, making light joke, and then carrying on with my day. That's it. I don't impose. I don't impose. Um, oh, right. Also, thank you so much for participating in that voting poll. That was my first time trying that just to see how things go. I was also kind of wondering, what do you guys want as to what kind of shorts you want available, and the majority wins. You'll get your war shorts. However, it's not only gonna focus around Korean War, because it does get rather repetitive. So there will be other tests. I did try a while ago, my editor and I, and so we did some with like a few Chinese movies initially before the voting poll, and then it was mixed. But then when it came to war shorts, it was a success. Even the ones that are like, it's based on true events, but it's clearly not a true event, like the Inglorious Bastards. Though that one was kind of funny, I'll admit. Well, the editor loves it. Me, I'm like, oh my God. Because we were just cackling about the whole American accent, but that's not the entire US accent, because, hey, I'm from America. I don't sound like this. I was born and raised here, but I don't sound like that. I don't have that Southern drawl. Though I do think it's kind of cool, but sometimes if it's really thick, I can't understand some of it. And they may have their own slang and idioms and all that stuff. So, but at the same time, I can appreciate other accents. I think they're so cool. I wish I had an accent of some kind, but outside the country, I probably have some annoying American accent. And that makes me sad. I wish I knew more than one language. I know some, but not enough for me to like be fluent, unfortunately. I could pinpoint certain things, and that's as far as I go. It's like, oh, you stupid, ignorant American. I was like, yeah, I know, right? What else is new? So, I like this a lot better. Should I add more color? I am petrified because I worry once I add more, I'm going to make things worse. Get over here. Oh, looks like a buzz cut. I'm sorry, cute sir. What was I going on again? Let me think. Watercolor, right. So I haven't done this in a long while, mainly because, like I mentioned, the pencil, the voting poll. I'll get to that too. But like the watercolor, I did not like that I had to have clean pencils every time. I did not like a lot of things, like having the watercolor is a lot harder to control, especially when the water does not want to work in your favor. I guess you can use a hair dryer of some kind or a heat gun. I don't know, but I never tried that. And I'm worried I'm going to burn paper knowing my dumb luck. And so I did not really venture more into watercolor, but I do like the colors, especially the pastel and the way it looks, that washed out yet really flowy, fluffy looking appearance watercolors tend to have. But you could also make it have realistic attributes, and I think that's so cool as well. However, I don't have the patience. Whereas with acrylic paint, I make a multitude of mistakes. I lay it on with the acrylic. Here's another layer. Another mistake, another layer. It works for me. But once in a while, trying different things, it's good. It's good. And then sometimes after a while, I can go back to my other projects, and then I'm like, oh, I kind of missed this. Like my card arts. I got kind of stumped, guys. I got kind of stumped with my card art, not to mention my last feature with Tomie. I did two parts, the one where she's pretty, and then the one where she has like these growing talking tumors sprouting out of her head. Instead of another one, I gave her like I gave her 1, 2, 3. I gave her like 5 or 6 heads coming out of her head. And I thought that was kind of funny. Like, the other thing about Tomie is that I don't like her. I don't care. Yeah, she's a bitch. I get it. But so I don't mind when people like gang up and try to kill her. Like her entire class in the very first release that she came out, they all ganged up and killed her as a fringe group. And so but she came back, and then the start of Tomie's series began. But then she is fun to draw, no denying that. Not to mention when she gets messed up. So I don't mind that too much. But I do notice, like, for fan art, they always go for the same, either the cosplay or the iconic or signature flagship images that Tomie is well known for and loved for. So I tried to take a stab at with the messed up 5 tumor thing that she had that in my recent one, but a lot of people did not like it, or they looked at it and then just walked on by, and that hurt my soul. Okay, not really, but you know, despite which a few people did like it, so I appreciate those guys. Thank you so much. I always do. I'm thinking about making a bigger project, so even if the majority does not like what I made, that does not stop me from enjoying from what I have been making. I do notice also on Threads, there's a lot of complaints about algorithm on Instagram going against a lot of artists, even the ones that have thousands and thousands of followers. I'm like, shut up. And they're like, I only get 50 likes. I'm like, 50? You get likes at all? The ones I get likes from are from my frigging friends and people who actually like my work, and I seriously appreciate every single one of them. But then wanting to get likes from complete strangers, you're just, unless you're super, super popular and always, always, always working, and it's part of your career, and, you know, you're doing crazy stuff, you know, have fun with the growing disappointment. For my suggestion, I think you just go back to YouTube, or go to YouTube where, well, it's kind of a mix. Oh no, I messed up here. I messed up. Anyway, yeah, just go on YouTube. But the thing with artists is I noticed they act a certain way. I don't want to stereotype them. Not all of them are like that. I mean, I never really called myself an artist because I don't like being lumped with other people. I'm just some guy. I'm a guy. No, I'm not. I'm a woman with extra time on her hands. That's basically it. And this is for my break time and for fun and escape and low-key discount therapy. I don't know. I kid on the last one. But anyway, yeah. I made a boo-boo. Lovely. Okay, so let me see. What can I do here? Can I go on? I think because it's not totally white, it's okay. So I can just make this like that, and hopefully it will come off. My stupid fingers messed me up. Oh, okay, that's good. So when you catch the mistakes with watercolor, you have to wash it off. Okay, not too bad. Should I try another color? Let's try pink. I could go light, but I do like this one more. I don't know if that's a good idea, but let's find out. Excuse me. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh, God. Minimal should be fine, in theory. Okay, not too much. Okay, squeeze that crap out. Okay, there you go. When it's minimal, it's safer for me. Oh, yeah, for the voting thing. Yeah, I wanted to figure out what you guys wanted, and y'all delivered, or those who participated delivered, and it's basically bring back the war shorts. But I will not only put Korean war shorts, because it does get stale, it does get repetitive, and then I am a little tired of being reprimanded to stop sending propaganda. And I'm like, you know, it's a movie, right? Based on true events. Okay, it's a movie. We just got to get that out in the open, right? And it's okay. It's okay. Just calm down a smidge. And I said I was going to stop laughing after whatever sentence, and I do it anyway. I need to work on my. Yeah, I don't know. This one's just okay. Should just use yellow? Maybe I could add yellow in a little bit later. I don't know yet. Oh, we look so cute though. And they left. Oh, this looks really cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. See, once in a while I can make real stuff. I know a lot of the majority of the stuff I make is usually like basic pop culture things or anime things, cute things, Sanrios. But I can make real things once in a while. It's just everyone and their grandmamas, literal grandmamas and grandpas, already are making realistic art. And so I'm like, what can I contribute? It's nothing special. So at least with this, it's on a postcard. If I ever want to have them as gifts, and I kind of don't want to because I don't like people enough, unless I like you enough as a friend and I know you for X amount of years, then okay, fine. But yeah, am I really need to work on the antisocial thing. But this is kind of cool. I like when there's not looks like there's minimal effort, but then there's some stuff going on. Oops, I messed up. That's okay. This is supposed to be darker. And this one not so much. Cute babies. Oh, in a bit, why I have this out, I do have a tiny micro haul. I'll show that near the end because I noticed by the time I get to the drawing, like not a lot of time is enough for my work. So I will do that last. Let's see. Oh, yes. So other kinds of war shorts. Well, we'll figure something out. I will discuss things with the editor. He has some ideas, and then I also had some ideas about certain shows, and there were a few suggestions, not suggestions, but like they said yes, new things once in a while. So those will be sprinkled and spread out throughout the shorts. So stick around for that. As for art stuff, maybe I think one or two people voted. So, but even if there was no votes, thank you so much, by the way, for those of you who did, for the arts. That does not mean I would like, okay, no one wants art. Time to cry. Never again. No, it just means I will put them probably a bit less, or at least the ones that I like enough to put on here. On Instagram, it's kind of anything goes because I kind of stopped caring at this point. Like, no one likes my stuff besides my cool friends. So whatever, just keep posting until something happens. And so, whereas on YouTube, actually more people like or even watch the stuff. So I have more traction here. So there will be more activity, but at the same time, not as much as Instagram. So I do have my Instagram tag on there if you want to know what that is. So feel free to check that out. Yeah. Oh, he looks like a ball. Let's see up this close. Oh, it's a round boy, so cute. Okay, let me see. Now let's try a little bit of yellow. I am quite nervous. Let me try to wash it off. I probably shouldn't put it in there, but oh well. Oh, I'm not orange. Not yellow, orange, I mean. Sorry. Okay, so where does this go? Good question. I just worry that it'll make the purple brown, so I'll try not to have it blend too much. And then I'll take a break and start on here. Because I think I want to do a kind of a tanuki / raccoon series of summer slash sunset colors. I just think they look very pretty in other colors besides the gray, the neutrals, grays, blacks, and browns. Let's try them in other colors. It's okay. And it's not like that Lisa Frank super bright, bold, and neon colors. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't. But where it's a little bit subdued, but very pastel and flowy and very pretty, I'm more than happy to do that stuff. Okay, it's starting to not look so good, but oh well, we'll figure something out. Okay, this is starting to not look too good, but oh well. This is my first time after a long time, so it's okay. Maybe. A little bit here, kind of. Or maybe I can make it a little lighter. This is a bit much. How to do that? More water. The good thing is this this critter, doesn't have a lot of white spots, so it's very blended in. So, yay, hiding my mistakes somehow. And I do like with this kind of brush, I don't have to keep dipping back and forth unless I have to clean something and something fell, but it's not too bad. Because with brushes, I always have a problem having to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whereas this, I can just keep getting more water from the brush, and it's great. However, obviously when you have to clean it out, you do have like a small one, but I don't have to go as frequently as, say, a regular paintbrush. But hey, not everyone will like it. Whatever, it's fine. Let's see if I can. Oh, no. Wrong. Let's do this one. Let's try this one, actually. Because I also want to try to put a bit of what is it? The fur, somehow achieve fur with watercolor. There are people out there that are way better than me. This is my first time in a long time. Bear that in mind. And I was just testing it out on Sanrio things. So to try something, I think I haven't done real things, painting real things with watercolor since high school. That's a long time ago. Very long time ago. So that's not bad, in my opinion. But there's stuff going on that pissed me off. Get out. What are you doing? You jerk. What are you on there? Get out. Okay. So if I can get this to somehow blend properly, this will look a lot better. Now it looks kind of odd. Okay. Get this one. Gosh, it's already August and the year is almost gone. Isn't that freaking annoying? Also insane, but still annoying. It gets worse the older you get, fun fact. I still remember January and February. Now it's already almost it's practically mid-August. Like, dang, what? I thought it was summer, and then I blinked and it's already school for kids that already started. Like, oh my God, I am. Can time slow down a bit slower? Like a bit better at slowing down because I don't want I don't want to get older, please. Some people out there's like you should appreciate getting older and getting wiser. So, you know, some older people don't get any wiser. You'd be surprised. Oh my gosh. I was like, really? You still sound like that and in your 50s and 60s? Oh my God, you know? Oh my gosh. Whoa, he looks like a sunset marshmallow. Very, very cute. Let me try to. So I'm going to have to go a bit back and forth a little bit. Then I will start with this guy here. Now, I don't know what colors I'll use. I don't know if I'll do the same ones because I don't want to open these. These are kind of annoying. I did these before I started live streaming, and you're welcome, because they were like, oh, they're so tiny, and they have like this weird way of positioning the tray. So it was not like, it can't just take them out. Like, see, look how annoying that was. So I may have to take out the Arteza markers just to see, compare and contrast what I'm working with. Let me just get this guy's nose and then I'll start that one. Oh, shoot. That's too dark. Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. I could work with it, probably, or not. Good morning, sir. Keep sleeping, it's fine. But yeah, most of this year is already getting less and less and less. And then it's going to be Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Oh my God, I don't miss Christmas. Once upon a time, I loved Christmas, but when you start buying gifts for other people, it's like, oh, Christmas needs to go away now. Not to mention, my birthday is in the winter, and right after Christmas, everyone's broke. Plus, I'm of age, and no one gives a crap about birthdays when you're old. Unless you're like, for some reason, around 80s, 90s, and 100s, they start caring more because, oh, okay. And then, like, I don't want them to start caring when I'm that old. But oh well, what can you do? Plus, I like buying gifts for myself a lot better than it's really bad at Christmas, because I don't know about you, but with me and Christmas, I find more gifts for myself than other people. Not to mention, that's like, what do these people have that they don't have already, you know? Okay, so. All right, this is pretty good. So I'm going to let this breathe a bit, take a tiny break. After I get the itty bitty mouth done, and he looks like a big ball of fluff. So cute. I like it. Okay, so it's gonna take a break here. This, however, oh boy. So the original reference, this has like a tealish green and like orange red. This will be something else, and I don't have it for here. I actually could go for pastel, but let's do a compare and contrast. So the problem why I have a bunch of crap on the sidelines like this. Oh my God, I do this to myself. I don't know. Everything's going. I'm fine. Hi, little babies. What are you doing? Okay, now I'm getting stuffy. Okay, move this water here. I also don't use glasses or jars because they're heavy. Though jars are, after you use it for spaghettis and stuff. Okay. Oh my God. Why do I have this set up? It's a pain in the butt. Okay. I have to take this boy out. Would you like to hear some music? Intermission. Oh my God. All right. I got it out. Yay. And yes, that was from that Disney Haunted Mansion. Despite having a handful of Disney merchandise, I haven't been to Disneyland since I was 6, and it's probably going to stay that way because I've seen the prices. just with tickets alone, and then all the extra costs, including hotel and parking and this and that and food. And, you know, if you want to skip the lines and have fast pass or what have you, oh my God, it's like they don't care anymore, it seems, unless you have money in your hands. Like, then they have the bare minimum of care. But if you want better treatments, get more money, give to us, we may take care of you, and you're broke. So not for me. Okay, so this one, like I showed just now, this was what I was using before I tried this. So we'll see how this goes. I'm actually not sure if they're dried. I haven't used this like a bit longer than I thought I did. So let me see the reference. Oh no, where did I put you? Reference. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's green. Good question. All right. No. Maybe this one. I don't mind. And then there is red. Can I do? No, I did pink last time, but I'll throw in some pink, like a neon reddish pink sort of thing. Orangey red, probably orange. That's and okay. Tiny bit of yellow. All right. So yeah. But before we do, I want to test out my big ass pencil. Okay, it's my son's pencil. I got this from Miniso, and I said, "Hey, you want to bring this for your back to school?" He said, "Yes." So for $4.99 compared to Sanrio stationery pencils and all that crap, this is pretty good. So behold my pencil. I don't really do the K-pop thing. The last thing I paid attention to a little bit was Blackpink, and I don't know, their music hurts my ears. Not Blackpink, but a lot of mainstream Korean K-pop music. It hurts but there's some nice stuff out there, don't get me wrong, just they're not in the forefront, so all you hear is the really noisy stuff. So let's shut up and test. Oh, it works. Holy crap. I was just thinking, oh, it's a pen or some other, but how do you sharpen it? That bothers the hell out of me. I have questions. But yeah, it's pencil lead. Like, what the heck? It's real pencil. So I'm going to go write my notes at the post office. Like, oh, I got to write my custom letter. And I'm not drawing attention at all. So, okay, not bad. Okay, I guess my kid will have something to self-defense. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, it works. Mama tested it for you. Pretty crazy it works, huh? Okay, so let's get on with, oh gosh, I have 42 minutes. All right, so how does this work? Let's do green because I like greens. How does this work? Okay, so markers. So from what I figured, you just put the areas where they have the most shadows, I assume, and then, well, this one's even darker, but I could probably mix black in there later. And then put the water. Well, the good thing about watercolor is that you do not have to be precise at all. You can have like that impressionist, like blurry look that you can, if you really don't want to go super precise and detailed, this is really good for you. At least from what I figured. You do have the option to make it precise because, yeah, when it dries and you want to add like fine details like strands of hair, this is very useful. Like the very fine brush tip, that would be very helpful for you. But if that's not what you're going for, then yeah, and you want a more blurred, but like more of a dreamy, whimsical kind of look, ethereal, I guess. Aesthetic, then you can get away with making things a little bit more washed out, watercolor, blurred and stuff. So I think that does have a nice effect to it. So I did appreciate and like watercolor at a time, but when I tried doing it myself, I liked it a little bit less because like now I got to do it. So, but when I figure things out, then it's not too bad. Okay, let's just try this area, see how it goes. And then, yeah, this one came with its own water Get out of here. Oh, you know what? Forget it. I don't like you anyway. Okay, so I already used this, and you can see that over time, that brush starts turning colors unless you probably, I guess, wash it out. I did not. I'm sorry. So I got this from Daiso. I think it's $1.75, and it's pretty effective. I think they have like sets of like 3 to 5 or even 10 if you look well enough. Okay, so let's see how this goes. All right. Okay, so the brush strokes may take a while to come off or to separate or get blurred, but it should come out when the water sets into those brush marks a bit more. And unfortunately, this is not the green. I used the wrong green, but that's okay. We'll calm down and not cry in our little turtleneck sweaters. We will figure let the strokes settle a bit, but they did have some element of blue in there, I swear. Is my eyes going? Oh, maybe, I don't know. I am already nearsighted. What else is new? Please don't add new things. Please, life, stop adding new things to me. Okay. So while it still works, which is great, this was not the green I was going for. Let's try this one here. Hopefully we can mix something and that will be acceptable. Also, if you put this with the water, it will start washing out the marker. So be careful of that. But for me, I'm like, I have another set of the markers under my desk, so it's not too bad. But at the same time, I still want it to work. I still want it to work, damn it. Okay. Anything else I can talk about? Oh, upcoming projects with Halloween. So I still have pumpkins I have not used yet. And I am thinking about doing, at least finishing those 2 pumpkins. The problem is I need to figure out what I can make to fill that space, the surface area of that pumpkin. I'd rather have the whole pumpkin covered rather than just one side. So in case I do get bored of one side, I could flip it around and hey, another thing to look at. So that's just my take on that. Would I recommend it though for those who are a little bit lazy? And I am in the lazy train sometimes. Probably not, but because I like doing art things and figuring things out with the stuff I have available, then I give myself a pass. Let me see. So for sure I will work on pumpkins. I think I have smaller ones, but I don't know which storage place I put them in. And then pumpkins. I have another kind of card that I purchased. I think I showed it a while ago, but if you want to figure out which kind of cards I have, stay tuned. I will try those. I forgot how they might be a pack of 100. Oh my God, why did I do that? But I am curious how things would work with that kind of card. And hint, it's a different color, not the standard white. It's a different color that I am not accustomed to. So we'll figure it out later on. Okay, let's try this with water. Is this the green I'm looking for? Actually, yes. Okay, good. Good to know. But I do want to add some blue in there because I do love blue a lot. And then found out it does not go well with my skin tone. But I still like it. It's very nostalgic. I remember only liking blue and then different shades of blue and then liking black and then liking maroon red. This is me trying to venture out into other colors and earth tones. But when it comes to bright colors, I would hiss at it. But later on, I was like, life is too short to just only liking certain colors. And I think the surprise for me was liking pink in Cherry Blossoms because I hated pink the most. I wanted nothing to do with pink. But later on, I was realizing like that's kind of stupid. Why hate on the pink? And It looks okay, but for some reason, even on me, it doesn't look good on me. I don't think so, but I will wear it anyway because I don't mind if it gets dirty. So that's like if I like a color, I probably will not wear it as much. But if there's a color I don't care for, I will probably wear it a lot more. Though I do like purple, but that's a different story. But yeah, anyway. Okay, this is okay for now. It's too early to say. And this one is heavily detailed. So this one is a little tricky. I don't think I will finish this one on camera. But just wanted to test how these, if these watercolor markers still work, because oh shit, I messed up. I haven't used this for a long time, and I was wondering, like, after a while, your art supplies will dry up. So if you're trying to stockpile and hoard them and then you don't use them, at some point your stuff's going to dry out. So I would recommend still trying to use it. But if you insist on not wanting to run out, you could probably buy two each of whatever if you can afford to. But I think Arteza, the brand's pretty good. When I used it before, it's pretty standard. And I saw the paintings I did with Arteza with the watercolor paints, like from for a handful of years ago, and I saw how they are now. They're still bright and vibrant. Just keep them stored away. Don't have it exposed too much, and you're good to go. Let me see. As for if you're having it as a wall, you're hanging it on your wall and it's near the sunlight, just be careful. Okay. Because that sunlight, it messed up some of my stuffed animals when I was younger. And so when it applies to like art, that kind of irked the hell out of me. So, okay. So this is not too bad. At the same time, though, it takes a while for the marker brush strokes to come off. So if you want something that is more detailed, I think, and you're careful with the brush strokes and knowing where you want it to be, then it's fine. But if you don't want brush strokes there at all, it's going to take a while. So, okay, let me see if I can get rid of them. Answer is barely. Okay, then. Good to know. And I did a boo-boo, but what else is new? Okay, so I could probably cover it with some kind of acrylic paint if I want to. So I also use acrylic paint to hide my mistakes in other mediums too. Fun. Okay, let's try out red and then wrap things up because I wanted to do this. And then, yeah. Okay, this one has a bit more detail, so I can, oh, I don't like this red. Okay, we'll figure something out. Oops, okay, that one I gotta wait to dry. Or I can use acrylic paint to fix it because this is gonna turn muddy and brown. I mean, actually, I can make it muddy and brown because that's what this is about. Okay, then. So not too extreme. I can't do too much because I'm gonna do the little haul thing and then get on with it. Oh, there's some here and some there. See, this is why I didn't want to do tutorials because that's how I do things out loud. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes because I need to. This is actually very, very soft. I did not think that far about. I don't care for capybaras. They look like giant rats, giant guinea pigs to me. I don't mind guinea pigs, but giant rats with little no tails, it freaks me out. But they do have a cute factor, so I can admit that much. Okay, so I screwed up. I added more brush strokes when I shouldn't have. And there should be a kind of green over. Okay, so that's okay. That's a little dingy. I can add highlights with watercolors, so that's not too bad. I do like trying to have mixed media rather than just sticking to one medium. Maybe some people think that's bad, but I don't care. Okay. Oh, this red is kind of dingy, though. I mean, the parts where it blends, that's correct. But when I put it by itself, it looks kind of not a bright, vibrant red that I was going for. So, okay, good to know. And you're ruining my painting. Thank you. But I will try to fix it with acrylic paint if it does not work out. Because I am a quitter. Okay. Okay, so, and the thing about red is this is the culprit as to why my brushes start getting white. But if you clean it off on time, then you're good to go. Just bear in mind that certain colors like reds and blacks and greens to some degree will make your white brushes really dark and dirty. So bear that in mind. So, okay, I don't like the result of this, and it's drooling. But I can still fix it. I was just also mainly testing how the watercolor markers are. I don't like the red. It's so dingy. So dingy, see? Like, but it works for this part. But here where it's starting to get a little bit brighter, I have to figure something out. So yeah. Other than that though, it is kind of interesting. And then I like this one way more. This one's so cute. Very, very cute. It's like, oh, big puff ball. Oh my gosh. And I do like the little sunset color going down. So yeah, it's like 1.5. No, it's all right. Not too bad. Okay, so the tiny haul thing. Get over there, you. Okay, so for starters, this is one of, oh, they left. And I'm thinking about repainting this. I think it's called Mofusan. I forgot, but like it's this cat that dresses up in little cute costumes, and I got the blind box for it. I want the Sanrio, but they're quite expensive. However, I'm considering repainting this guy here. I still like it, but I might be able to repaint it into something in my favor, something I like, but we'll see. I don't know when though. I am petrified of trying to paint figurines. I don't have the confidence yet. And this guy does not have confidence in me either. I don't blame you. So this one is the capybara purse. They have like a strappy purse, and then they had some other stuff, and I think a few dolls. I forgot. It's really soft. I tried to deny it, but it's ridiculously soft. You'll probably be just rubbing it on your face while you're waiting in the parking lot. I don't know. And then yes, I also resorted to getting those mini little thingies of Disney because I thought I can get something for my friend. I did not get a single thing because it turns out they were ultra rares. But here's a few things I did get. So I have this tiny frozen pencil bag, and I have garbage. And so it freaking works, but it feels like it's gonna break apart at some point. So while it's really cute, it's very useless. But you can give it to your dolls, I guess. And then I got this in a double of the Star Wars face mask. I don't care for Star Wars. If you like it, I will not throw shade at you about that stuff. I will just like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I can appreciate like the art design, the general story. I don't want to delve too deep into it, but like, you know, taking place in a whole other world that has nothing to do with us. It's kind of interesting. I give it that. Some of the character designs, give or take, even though it does get kind of wonky the more you look into it. Please don't look into it. But yeah, I thought this was kind of interesting. Like there's a tiny mask, but I don't know. I might paint over these actually. That would be kind of funny. Especially I saw like Darth Vader as like a pastel pink Hello Kitty version. I like, what? That was many years ago though. And then this one, they have an action figure version. This is, I don't know. I only know my cousin who likes this stuff, but he probably has this from his kids. I don't know. And then I like that this was a Moana doll. That was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. But then I see the picture. It doesn't match what this is. So I was like, do I open it and try to paint it? I wouldn't mind, but there's like fine detail printed onto her skirt. And it does not match. Like, who did this? Who did this? If there's a double, I may actually cut it open, but for now, I will leave it alone. I don't know if I will be super active on getting these kinds of things because I really hate doubles. And then the one thing I did like was Stitch. This one was really cute. I'm not really keen on the glitter, but I do like this little translucent see-through look. It's kind of neat. It looks special. I don't like sometimes they put paper goods, but I do like this one. I never watched Encanto, I think. When people kept talking and raving about it in Twitter, I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch it. I probably should, but I'm kind of tired. I do like that there are words, but I can't read it too well. It could be anything. I don't know, but I thought it was kind of funny. A paper bag. A paper bag. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I do like Marvel and stuff, but the movies really kind of messed it up for me. Okay, and then I have a double of these two. I never watched this either. I don't like the art style. I don't care. Maybe if they say, "Oh, it's about kids. It's not for adults." Like, yeah, I don't care. But I don't like the art style. I don't. It looks too weird for me. I'm like, what is this? So I guess I can paint one of them. I don't know. I feel nothing for them. Is that it? Is that all I got? Is that all? I think that is. Except these two I got from Daiso because I didn't want to use acrylic paint for writing off my mistakes, and so I got this. Do I have? Wait. I had like a. Where are you? Where are you? Oh no. Oh no. Where did I put it? I just put it here the other day. Did it fall? Did it fall? Oh no, it's here. It's eluding me. Okay, so last but not least, I have this, and they left. Like, I'm not gonna look at your stationery, you weirdo. Good, because I can look at it. So last but not least, Sanrio came in the land of Daiso, and I got him. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Okay, so and stickers. Actually, I'm thinking about drawing on these. That would be kind of cool. I'm thinking. And then this is just another notebook. I really should draw more of this character. This character cracks me the hell up. I don't know why. It's just so round and derpy. I don't mind. And the little jellyfish are extra cute too. So yeah, that is about it for the mini haul of mini hauls. And what did we do? So I did work on works in progress. I will toot my own horn and said I'd start these sketch drawings less than 30 minutes before I started this live stream. I'm so happy. I am patting my back in my head. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I liked it initially until I used red. So I will try to fix this up somehow. I don't know yet. Then we had a tiny haul and also trying to see if these markers worked on this guy. And then this one was for the pastel. These were actually pretty fun to do, so I will work on this kind of stuff more. The markers are still good, just I don't like this red. This red irked the hell out of me. And then I also had the little miniature itty-bitty things from Disney and Disney, Marvel. Well, they all are owned by Disney because yuck. And so, and then I had an extra haul here. So that'll be it for now. I'm going to go before someone walks in and says, "Hey, what's going on?" And I just ditch them. I'm sorry. So thank you for having me. I'll see you again next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye-bye.